Hi everyone, it's Tatiana. Welcome to your goddess reading. I am shuffling the cards. How's your January going? Happy 2014. I am shuffling the goddess deck here, and I'm going to pull 3 cards, past, present, and future. I've been getting a lot of messages to simplify for 2014, especially during the month of January, as we are beginning our goals and really deciding and being clear about what we want to achieve for the year. We want to simplify and get very focused on what we have to do. And in my last reading, I talked very much about how we want to get in touch with how we want to feel. That it's very important to begin with how we want to feel, because we are picking these goals and picking these intentions and picking these things we want to achieve because of how we think they're going to make us feel. Well, if I have that master's degree, then I'm going to feel relaxed. Well, if I get that new car, then I'll feel secure. Or if I reach that money goal in my business, then I'll feel like I'm successful. So we want to begin with how we want to feel first and foremost. And as we do that, things will start happening in our lives. Opportunities will start to pop up that support what we are creating. And as we get in tune with how we want to feel, then we can choose the action steps that we need to take to bring about that feeling. So if one of your goals is to feel healthy and vibrant, then you would choose activities and behaviors that make you feel healthy and vibrant. So maybe for you, that is tightening up your diet a little bit if your doctor says it's okay, or bringing in green juices if your doctor says it's okay, or beginning an exercise program, again, if you've been sanctioned by your doctor to do that. So you're picking those activities that are going to help you feel healthy and vibrant. Maybe feeling healthy and vibrant has to do with being very choosy with your thoughts and watching how you talk to yourself. I'm healthy and I'm vibrant. Many times we're not really aware of all of the thoughts that are going on in our head, and the critic, the voice, our ego voice that's telling us, oh, we are not really going to be able to do that. Oh, it's going to be hard. Or no matter what you do and how much you talk to yourself, eventually you're going to end up back where you were. So that voice will try to sabotage you when you are creating something, when you're going after that stuff you want. All right, so 3 cards. Ooh, beautiful. Diana, focused intention. Okay, very first card. And I was just talking about focusing our intention, getting very focused on what we want to create, getting very focused on the vision, getting very focused on the feelings of what we want to create. And in this card, Diana, the goddess Diana, she's getting ready to shoot her arrow. And it says, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Stay focused. Be simplified in your approach. Be simplified. I want to feel this. I want to create this. The vision of my business is this. The vision of my goal is this. The vision of 2014 is this. And I recommend that you pick an overarching intention, an overarching goal, perhaps an overarching feeling that you want to feel for the whole year. And I talked about this as well in my last blog post, and I'll put the link down there so that you can read the blog post. Keep your thoughts focused. Keep your thoughts focused. All right, card number 2. Love this. Okay, Green Tara. start delegating. How beautiful that card is. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So this card has to do with the present. And it has to do with asking others to help you, asking your spiritual posse to come in and help you with your dream, working with your angels, working with your spirit guides, working with your goddesses to help you to begin to create your vision and to bring in the energy for that. Bringing in your spiritual team, bringing in your spiritual power, bringing in God with your vision and your gift. What you really are up to in the world and what you're passionate about, that's your divine talent. Those are your divine talents, gifts, and abilities. So you want to call in your higher power to be your co-creator and ask, what do I need to do? Where do I need to delegate help? And maybe this is about calling in an expert. Maybe you need somebody to help you with your website, or maybe you need somebody to help you study better for your testing, or maybe you need to go somewhere and get some support with tightening up your resume, whatever that is. Looking at what needs to be done and possibly calling in help, not just spiritual help, but also help from people in business and people that will help you get things running and going. Also, this could mean asking your family and friends for support. So if you have delegated Tuesdays and Thursdays to working on your goal after work, or working on your goal at a certain time of the day, asking your family to support you and not disturbing you during the time that you're going to be working. Or knowing that you have to leave the house if that's going to be an issue, and that would be okay, that there is somebody there to take care of any responsibilities that might be going on in the home. And that might mean not answering the phone while you're working on your goals and intention, while you're working to implement your vision, delegating that time. And the last card, card number 3, for your goddess reading. Oh, I love it. I love it. This card says peace. You can't read that. There's no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. And as I'm looking at this card, when you are reading cards for yourself and for other people, the picture tells a story. It's not just the words on the card, and sometimes the words on the card don't have anything to do with the reading. It's all in the picture. And in this case, it's the picture and the words together creating the story. And right here you could see there's an ear of corn and grapes. And corn is representing the harvest. It's representing what's coming. And the grapes are representing lushness, abundance, gifts, fruits blooming, fruits ripening, fruits coming, picking the fruit from the vine, picking the grapes from the vine. That's what this has to do with. And the color blue has to do with when you are working your divine talents, gifts, and abilities. Many of you are writing and teaching and singing and speaking and vlogging, and this blue color very much has to do with the aura color of a teacher. So they're asking you to get out there and teach, and to know that everything is working out perfectly because you've kept everything simplified. And the child in this picture, it's beautiful. There's so many hits here on this card. The purple blanket around the child in this card has to do with purple representing the divine, purple representing getting that information from the divine, your divine talents, gifts, and abilities. And the child represents the gift. So as you peacefully choose, and you can see in this, and I'm going to get this really close here, she has such a serene look on her face, this peaceful feeling, because there's been a simplification of what you're focused on and what you want to create. And she's in peace about what she's allowing and receiving, and the action that she is taking, and not stressing about the future and whether or not you're going to be able to achieve your goals, or whether or not they're going to look like you want them to look. The point is to take the guided action steps. I was talking to a client, we were talking about his business, and he's taken his business to a whole other level. And when he first started in his business, he would make these game plans, these manifestation plans. And the manifestation plans would be to reach a certain quota for the year, a certain money amount for the year. And he's been hitting those quotas and hitting those money amounts. And he always had this sense of wanting to really work with people that were of his vibration, and that were of integrity, and that were about the creation. He's an architect. And he had this vision of bringing exactly what his clients wanted, exactly how they wanted to live in their home, and exactly how they wanted to feel in their home. He wanted to create that for them. And just recently, he took a risk. And for the last 3 years, we've been talking, and he's always been had this sense that he's wanted to create his own company and be on his own. And finally, in the fall, he took a leap. And he still is doing these other projects and working with some other people and some other builders and contractors and things like that. But he's creating his own business now, and it's so exciting because he put at the very head of what his business was going to be, was not about the quota, was not about how much money he would make for the year. It was about the design, the type of design that they wanted to create, the service that they wanted to give. And his new business partner and he have been calling in spiritual health, and have been calling in the higher vision. And they are taking off like gangbusters. Their business is taking off like gangbusters. And he was saying to me the other day that he didn't even create a manifestation game, as he would call it, for this year. And I said, you already created your game, and your game has nothing to do with the monetary. It has to do with your passion. It has to do with what you want to create for people, what lights you up, and what you want to bring. What you want to, get your essence out there and bring it to people and gift them with it. And I said, Led Zeppelin didn't go into the studio to create and say, well, we want to sell 50,000 albums, or we want to sell 1 million albums. They went into the studio and created good music for the sake of good music, coming from their heart, soul, passion. I have chills because I'm talking about Led Zeppelin. They're amazing to me as a singer and a songwriter, one of my biggest influences. So keep that in mind. This is what this is about, simplifying your goals and intentions. Yes, you can have monetary goals. Yes, you can have a goal for a master's degree. But chances are your master's degree really has something to do with a deeper calling, your deeper calling of what you are meant to do, what you came here to do. So keep your eye simplified, keep your eye on the goal. And I want to let you know I've created my 2014 meditation toolkit, and all the information will be below and at the end of this vlog, so you can check that out. And it's 7 meditations that I put in a package for you. There's a manifestation meditation, there's a relaxation meditation, there's an Atlantean healing bed meditation, there's a forgiveness meditation, a beach meditation, taking a little trip. So it's a really cool set of meditations that you can use anytime. It's like your go-to kit for the year. So I want to thank you for watching, and remember, you can always talk to me on Facebook, and talk to me in the comments below, and I'll talk to you soon.